Joyhdae.
Ryan. Virgo season. Are you dumb? I'm talking to Boston right now. I'm talking to Boston. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to
Oh,
Boston. I'm talking to Boston. I know you went to
because
school in Boston, but I'm still talking to Boston. All right?
I
Are you
was
dumb?
like,
Are you
I was like
dumb?
episode done.
I'm
Like,
just saying. I'm just saying. Right now, when the episode dropped, I don't really know what happened on Saturday for the game, but as of right now, your boys Knicks is up 2 games to 0 in the second round of the playoffs
you
against the
know,
champions, the reigning champions of the NBA. Okay, okay, okay.
now y'all know I couldn't care less
Oh my
about anything
gosh.
that's going on, but I do know is that if the Knicks advance,
If if like, what are you talking
listen,
about?
crazy things happen all the time. Okay, I'm just saying. I just know that if the Knicks advance, I need y'all to understand that New York will not be okay. It's not going to be okay. Like,
It's
even
already
if they
not
lose,
okay.
even if they don't advance, I don't think New York is going to be okay for the foreseeable
All
future
right, I'm
because
gonna
the
need you to.
energy right now.
I'm gonna need you
I
to
think they're going
speak
to
more
do it. I'm just
positivity. I'm gonna
also
need you to
being,
speak more positivity. All right.
I'm a realist, okay? And I just know that things happen.
Listen, we came back. This is the first time in history a playoff team comes back from 20 down to win 2 games on the road. On the road. Listen, also, the amount of noise that was coming from the garden, not our garden, that green garden up in Boston, the amount of noise that was coming from them when we won is disrespectful. It's
First,
disrespectful to y'all.
let me make it abundantly clear, and this is no disrespect to anybody from Boston. I hate Boston.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Um with everything that is in me, I despise Boston. Okay. Um, Boston has great people. There's certain people in Boston that are great. As a whole,
Mm-hmm. Mm.
my disdain for Boston runs deep. Now, yes, granted, I shall be there in a couple of weeks. I understand that. But I made it abundantly clear that after I'm there in the next couple of weeks, Boston will not see me ever again. And I mean that.
Yikes. But that's not how I wanted to start this episode. It just came over me, I needed to let y'all I just needed to let y'all know.
Spike Lee will be insufferable for the foreseeable future like when the Knicks win.
Oh my
I'm just
god.
gonna say
All
this
right.
though too. If y'all do win, like when y'all do win, and it's the ticket parade or whatever, make Eric Adams the grand marshal of the parade and run him over. Do us that favor, and then New York will truly be unstoppable for the foreseeable
Oh
future.
my god. Oh my god. How I wanted to start this episode was you know, it's safe to say we're Virgos, but we're
Mm-hmm,
September Virgos, right?
mm-hmm,
September
mm-hmm,
Virgos.
mm-hmm.
So we are this amazing because it's safe to say that our parents started the year off with a bang. All right. And that's why we exist.
I
I'm just saying. I'm just
I
saying.
don't. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, from the depths of my soul, do not need to think about that. Okay? I don't need that in the cosmos. I would prefer actually to think that I was an
Hmm.
immaculate conception. A dove
Oh yeah.
came to my
Oh
mother and
yeah.
said, "In 9 months, a baby will
Uh.
come to you." And the stork was like, "Here I am." All that other nonsense
Uh.
you're talking about, I don't know. I
Mm,
don't know what that
uh.
is. I
Uh.
don't know. That is
Okay.
disgusting. That is
Girl,
absolutely disgusting.
you are in your 40s. You should be a little bit more mature than that, Jade.
Absolutely not. That is disgusting. No. Matter of fact, when this is over, now I gotta have a talk with
Oh
my
God.
mother. That is disgusting.
Mm-mm.
That is
Mm-mm. How
just
dare
all
you?
kinds of wrong. And that's literally what I'm gonna say to her. How dare you? That is just, how dare you? That is
Oh
wrong.
my God.
Side note, since you want to bring up us being Virgos, I just want y'all to know that we're
Mm-hmm.
finna be insufferable for the foreseeable future, even more than we already are, because God chose a Virgo to be the head of the Catholic Church. like,
So much going on. So much going on. The captain of the Knicks, of Virgo,
like,
Jalen Brunson. Come on,
just
so much
know
going
that
on.
Virgo excellence is like we can't even help it. Like God literally just said the world is in shambles. Here's a Virgo.
Beyonce on tour
Like-
at the right time. Like, come on.
Like, it's just, listen, the Met Gala was blackity black. Beyonce's
black.
on tour. Kendrick is on tour, still causing Drake nightmares. Okay? Pope is a Virgo. Knicks cap. Like,
I'm so glad you brought up Kendrick, because I really should have started this episode off talking to Boston. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. I can't even say it. I can't even say it. Maybe I shouldn't have started off that way. Okay, forget it.
Also, I don't know if y'all have noticed this. As the Knicks progress, Ryan is going to be even more out of order. So prepare yourselves. Gird your loins, because
gird your loins. I haven't said that in ages.
That's one of my favorite things to say to people. Gird your loins. Okay.
Love it.
So I just want y'all to know that it feels like we've turned a corner. Okay. Because the Pope is Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, the Pope is Catholic, Joyhdae. The Pope is a Virgo. He's from Chicago. And he's liberal. He's anti-MAGA. He's liberal for a Pope. He's anti-MAGA. He don't like JD Vance. A win's a win. A win's a win.
Listen,
you know,
I had a joke related to the Pope, and I figured I was going to say it at the end. But since we're here, why did Jesus die a virgin?
God. First of all, I should even be saying that in the midst of this joke. I don't, Lord, listen. He's doing it, not me. Okay? Not me. Now what?
He closed up every womb he touched.
Lord.
Now you can begin the episode. Now you can begin.
It's not. Okay, right. I'm just. I had to let him know. It's not me, Lord. It's the people you put in my life. Okay?
My God. Oh my God.
Before we truly get into the episode, I would just like to let y'all know that I have provided Ryan with full evidence.
All right. No. I figured I gave enough stuff to just kind of like to let her breeze over this and not mention anything. But here we are again.
And I just
again.
Want
Why?
Y'all to know
Why?
That it's not enough. It's not enough. Shout out to y'all though for playing into my delusions. Okay, because a lot of y'all have been in my comments or in my DMs telling me to get my man back, or just letting me know that, you know, my little Michael and my little after dark clip was, you know, was enjoyable. So you're welcome.
No, thanks. All right. So again, since I have to keep telling this girl that we have new listeners coming, they don't know what you're talking about. She's talking about her delusion of her pretending like she and Michael B. Jordan used to be a thing, and she wants to get her man back. Like, the delusions are crazy, and I will drop you off at the involuntary psych ward. You know, I will do that. I will do that. Psych, yeah. I will do that.
I'm talking about your daddy.
For you, because we're friends. You know?
However, there's video evidence on my timeline of Michael and I enjoying old episodes of Virgo season many moons ago, having a good time. Popcorn. I'm drinking my wine. He's laughing. You know.
Yeah.
If you ask me, why is he always draped in the American flag? And I told her that is the only time that I am patriotic, and that is our kink. Leave us alone. Okay. All right.
So you know how I know you's a big lie and that was AI? You know how I know that? Because you were sitting on your couch all booed up and hugged up with this man, and you pour red wine onto this man's lap. Now today, as a Virgo, we know that would never ever happen in a million years. In a million years, all right? All right, I'm just saying. Okay.
First of all, mind your business. Okay, mind your business. Okay.
Never ever in a million.
Anyway, welcome back to Virgo season. That was a very long opening, by the way.
Word.
Welcome back to Virgo season. If you're new here, this is the podcast where Ryan and I really just talk shit all day. Nobody is safe. He tells me I'm delusional. I tell him he's out of order. Everybody can catch it. The only people that can't catch it really are like Beyonce, Blue Ivy.
Literally what I was thinking. Yeah.
Nobody's safe, not even us. So if that's your vibe, welcome, stick around, enjoy. If it's not, stick around anyway, because you're still gonna have a good time. So with that being said, Ryan, how was your week?
Uh, my week was I guess good. I guess I really hit new gains in the gym. I was on some like so. This is actual perfect example. I was telling somebody today. So my wife filled up the Brita filter
Mm-hmm.
in the house and passed me the Brita
The
pitcher, right?
container, right?
And so I'm grabbing this thing. I'm like, yo, why didn't you fill the whole thing up? Like, we just gonna have to fill it again. Like, why wouldn't you fill the whole thing up? So I proceed to open the tap to see the water filled all the way to the top. And I say, wait a second. I guess I'm getting stronger because this thing
Not
feel
you
like a
look down
feather.
at your arm just now. Yo, I tell you, I can't stand you. Ryan said, yo, I can't stand you.
This is like not. This is like weird to me. Like, I mean, like I'm actually doing what I said I was gonna do in the gym, and it's actually working. Like, you couldn't tell me this was gonna be the case a year or two ago. This is great. This is great.
Listen,
Pretty excited about
because
it.
I have a bone to pick with y'all now that you say that. Y'all was really around here letting me walk around like an actual big back, broad shouldered broad, and nobody said a thing. Nobody said a thing. Y'all
I
just let me carry on.
I've
And
been
now that
I've
I
been
have
telling all my
lost
friends the
weight,
same thing.
now that I've lost weight and I'm on my fitness journey and I've noticed a difference in like my shoulders and how I'm no longer a big back, broad shouldered bully, y'all are rude and
Mm,
cannot be
mm-hmm.
trusted because y'all should have
Oh,
said
remember?
something.
Remember when I told you was gonna have to get new clothes? Remember when
Yeah,
I told you that? Yeah,
I'm
and you
still
told
not.
me no, no,
I'm
no,
still
no.
not.
No. First of all, you out here showing your shoulders. One, you out
It's
here
hot.
wearing fitted clothes. Fitted clothes. Like, what happened to the clothes of a linebacker that you was wearing before? What happened to
Those are
that?
still in my. I had those on a couple weeks ago. What are you talking about? That's still in my closet.
couple
My
couple
my
weeks ago
tailor
is
told
not
me I
this
gotta
week's
stop losing
body.
weight. Let me tell you something. This summer, y'all will catch me outside, half naked in linebacker clothing, because that's how I'm comfortable. Okay, I like it oversized. I don't care what nobody say. I love me an oversized look.
Nah,
Okay.
you got to keep it fitted.
Mm-mm. I'm in this because I'm in my house and it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the
Mm-hmm.
AC, it's not time for them to kick on the HVAC for the AC, so I can't even be cool and comfortable. It's hot.
Mm.
It's finna
Mm-hmm.
rain. Okay, like it's hot. Anyway, I had a good week. Since you're not gonna ask me, I'm gonna ask myself. Hey,
I'm
Jay,
sorry. I was waiting for you to
how
take a
was your
breath.
week?
Damn.
My week was good. I can't really complain.
You gonna
Just
continue? Let
living,
me hear it.
laughing, loving. Kathleen
Uh-huh.
has issued me a new ultimatum. She said I have to now go on a date by my birthday. No, she said July, but I'm waiting for her to respond to let me know if I can do that by my birthday. She made me revamp my hinge. So that may be happening soon.
Listen, I
Also,
love how Kathleen keeps her foot on your neck. This is
y'all
great.
all keep y'all foots on my neck, okay? Because your feet on my foot, y'all feet on my neck.
What?
Because in my Tufts group chat, my friend listened for the first time or watched for the first time
Mm,
while he was doing something. And he was
yeah.
like, I'm listening and I heard you talking about your driver's license, whatever, whatever. And they kindly reminded me that we've been going through this since episode 1. Y'all are rude. Okay. Y'all are rude. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
driving, kind of,
Uh-huh.
sort of. And that was
Uh-huh.
it. That was my week.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Uh feel like I'm coming down with something. This weather's all over the place and I don't appreciate it. So, here we
Also,
are.
you
But
have
I'm a,
kids. Your kids are
mm-hmm.
sweet as shit, but kids are journey.
Mm,
They're
you onto
literally human
something there.
petri. They
You
literally human
onto
petri.
something. There it is. I
Okay.
didn't even think about that.
And they don't get sick. They just make you sick because their immune system out here thriving. Kids are
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna hop right to it. I got a good Am I the Asshole this week.
Okay. We'll
Am
see.
I the asshole here for considering calling off my wedding because my fiance refuses to sign a prenup after I found out she has massive credit card debt?
Mm.
This story is, oh wait, what's this? This is not my story. Hold on, y'all. I'm so annoyed right now. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Oh my God. Maybe we don't have an Am I the Asshole today because I'll just give y'all the synopsis. Anyway, because I had read it and this is not it.
Oh my God.
You have a middle-aged man who owns his own home outright, has no debt, and has built his financial life with intention, especially because when he was a youth, he found out firsthand how financially destructive a divorce could be because of his parents. He meets a woman, falls in love, gets engaged, and for 3 years thinks they are on the same page. But then when it comes time to discuss money, particularly a prenup, everything shifts. She refuses to sign the prenup, but she's also hiding $92,000 in credit card debt. And only comes clean when he pressures her. He's not upset about the debt itself. He's more upset about the fact that she didn't tell him and the absolute refusal to even discuss boundaries or financial safeguards. Would he be the
Right.
asshole for that, for not continuing on with his engagement, for her not wanting to sign a prenup?
No. Listen,
Because
one of my coworkers at work says this all the time, and I'm just like, I don't know if I completely agree with it, but I think I agree with it in this case. He's like, how you do one thing is how you do everything, and I'm like,
mm,
hmm.
mm,
So
bars.
this is not just this. I am sure she got other stuff going on that you are potentially setting yourself up for. So if she can't be straight up with you now, she ain't gonna be straight up with you later. So I would I wouldn't think that you're the asshole for cutting it off. I don't even know how he found out if she's keeping it a secret. I mean, I guess he's doing his due
No, he
diligence. I
eventually
guess that
told
makes
her.
sense.
She eventually
Uh-huh.
told him, sorry, because they were having this
Yeah.
discussion. He kept pressuring her. I don't think he's an asshole either. I I don't have anything, but I guarantee you, if I were to get married today, oh, we signing prenup. We are signing because it protects you in the long run from anything. I'm not trying to be
From
fiscally
anything, yeah.
responsible for anything that happens after we get divorced, and all of a sudden I gotta manage your bad decisions. Absolutely not. Sign. If somebody, if I like, for example, if I were to marry a billionaire and he was like, you have to sign a prenup, I'm not even gonna argue with him. Like, I'd probably be like, yo, where's the prenup? Like, let's figure this, let's break
Right.
it down. Because it just makes sense. Even for broke people, it just makes sense so that you have things clearly defined and know what's on the line. Whether it's just we both leave this relationship with what we came into this relationship with, and we split
Right.
anything else down the middle evenly. Just lay that
Right.
all out. So you don't got to be in court for
Like
7 years.
that is the most simple prenup I could think of. Like for everybody, like leave with what you came with and split what you made together down the middle. Like or whatever agreement you make with the stuff that you've made together. Like that's the simplest thing to do. And that I don't know why people would be scared of that. Like there's also something called the postnup. So,
Right.
at the end of the day, I think everybody should protect themselves, especially this guy knowing what he knows now ahead of tying their lives together.
And he did update everybody, and he did end up breaking up with her and calling off the wedding because he felt like she was gaslighting. She got too many people involved. She was gaslighting him and got too many other people involved, like her mama. Also, to the point too, this is why I always say you got to be with somebody that's evenly yoked with you in more ways than one. And y'all are not evenly yoked financially, because she could have credit card debt, but if she was managing it properly, then it wouldn't have been something that she would have been hiding from
Right.
her significant other. It wouldn't have been a surprise to him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think that any of that stuff is the issue. I think the hiding and I guess the lying and not being not being upfront with him about, everything, that's a deal breaker immediately.
We're gonna talk about some trash real quick.
What else is new?
This trash is not on wasn't on the agenda for this week, but I just saw it and I have to speak on this. Tokyo
Okay.
Toni, you are a crackhead in the year 2025. There
Yikes.
is absolutely no reason for you to discuss Blue Ivy Carter or
Oh
Beyonce's
gosh.
mothering skills ever. Not
Mm-mm.
in this life,
Mm.
not in your past life, not if you decide to become reincarnated as a pope. There's absolutely nothing that you can
Wow.
tell this woman and this child who has surpassed you at 13 years old. You got on the
Wow.
internet on your TikTok and decided to speak about Blue Ivy and how first, I think you said she's not talented.
Wow.
And I'm not gonna, let me tell you, God is working on me. And I want to point out that I am proud of Angela, aka Black China, because of how she has progressed in life. But let's call it what it is. She wouldn't know talent if it smacked her in the fucking face. Okay.
Mm-mm.
You are not telling you. Let me go back to my first sentence. You are a crackhead in the year 2025. Do not come for these people's children. You can say what you want about Beyonce because we already know that that's rooted in jealousy. Okay. Blue Ivy is 13 years old and she's already doing things that, again, you in your past, future, present life could not dream of doing. Girl, lady, grandma, pick a struggle. Okay. Pick a struggle. You can't be a crackhead and dumb. Be a smart crackhead if you're going to be a crackhead. Don't be a crackhead and dumb. Pick a struggle. Okay.
Wow.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Wow.
We're going to stick with trash because I want to end on a positive note. We're going to start at the bottom and end at the top, you know? Diddy's jury selection has started. My ex future husband is in the news for this as well. You didn't hear?
No, I did not.
Oh my goodness. So Sean P. Diddy Combs is preparing to face federal charges for his sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and transporting individuals for prostitution. Jury selection has begun earlier this week and is now entering its final phase. My husband, who I'm trying to get back desperately, was mentioned in court documents because apparently there was a moment of flirtation between him and Cassie because, you know, before he got with me, he liked him a little light bright. It is what it is.
Okay.
And apparently when that was happening and they were a little texty, Diddy found out and threatened him. Which, okay,
that's it.
sir.
That's it.
So right now with the jury, how everything is looking, there's over 100 potential juries that were screened for biases, media exposure, and past experiences with sexual violence. As of today, 45 qualified 45 qualified jurors have been selected with 12 final jurors and 6 alternates expected to be chosen by the end of the week. Opening statements are scheduled to begin on Monday. The trial is expected to last several weeks and is obviously drawing heavy media attention. I saw a picture of Diddy's judge, and I know the judge is not the jury. He's going to jail. Okay? I saw the judge, and he's going to jail.
Why you say that?
I saw one picture of that judge, and I said, oh, yeah, no, that man's gone. When it comes to sentencing, he's throwing 3 books at him, not just the book. He's throwing all the books at he's going
I don't know. We'll see. We living in some strange times. I know that I saw some video of the judge showing up to the court with his sneakers and his backpack and looking like any random person on the bus. And I was like, all right, I guess maybe he's normal-ish. I don't know.
He's going to say guilty, and they're going to do the recommended time, and that judge is going to say, give him all of it.
Somebody told me that y'all can say what you want, but remember who we got in office, so he's gonna get a pardon. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that was an option. I forgot.
But is it though? Because that man is white and Diddy is black, and they love making examples out of us. And the money's obviously the money hasn't worked well enough for him to not be in jail right now. He's tried everything. So
right. I mean, but he also let out Lil Wayne and Kodak Black. So
yeah, but he can't be the president who ran on like allegedly. This is why we need to address the migrants, right? The illegal immigrants and all the aliens that are coming in here because they're trafficking people and they're kidnapping kids and they're doing this, that, and third. You're gonna let a alleged sex trafficker out? I don't think so. I have a beauty mark on my arm. Oh, sexy.
Oh my God. Listen, somebody needs to take away her gym pass. Like, this is a problem.
By the way, my treadmill is not working. So right now I'm doing my virtual reality boxing in order to keep myself in movement because the weather hadn't been great these last couple of days. Today was actually the first like hot day where it wasn't raining. So tomorrow I can actually go outside for a walk, but VR boxing. You get that. Okay. Anyway, moving on to more trash. A Minnesota white woman by the name of Shiloh Hendricks called a 5-year-old black child the N-word at a playground because she alleges that he tried to take her son's toy. It was caught on video, went viral. She launched a fundraiser on a site called Give, Send, Go, claiming she needed to relocate due to threats. Within days, she had raised over $750,000. It came from a wave of donations made by racist white supremacist comments, basically saying, I'm so glad you're targeting these monkeys. It's a good thing that we got these N-words, yada, yada, yada. So vile that Give, Send, Go had to disable its comment section. It wasn't because of the internet backlash. It's become a digital ecosystem that has actively rewarded racist behavior. Like, this site is known for this. And it's allegedly run by Christians. And I say that in quotations.
I just checked. We're recording a little early this week, so by the time y'all see this, it might be even higher, but 756,000 right now. That's where we at.
Doesn't surprise me. However, it was a Black woman by the name of Keandria Dimone who sat on the internet and she said, I don't like this. Y'all keep tagging Give, Send, Go. We know Give, Send, Go is not going to do anything because this is what they do. They like this. So she used her skills, got into their little back end somehow, whatever it is that she knows how to do, and figured out that Square, which used to be Block, was processing the payments on the back end. So she shared the receipts, digging up the source code of the site, and then she rallied people to file mass complaints with Square, the FTC, and the CFPB.
Let's go.
Due to all of that, Square's customer service bot crashed from the volume of complaints. Give, Send, Go switched quickly to a different payment processor, but has not announced that. She's already back in there already. Keandria and her community tracked the switch in real time and kept the pressure on. At this point, she can't access the money. Because this is the thing. I get that we want to start. I know that now we like putting people on blast. Like, we have this, we're at this culture now. It's like, oh, you said something inflammatory. Let me record you and get somebody else to hold you accountable. And then that person builds a career off of it, or in this case, raises almost $1 million off of it. Start punching people in the face again. And then let us crowdfund you your bail money. Start punching people in the face again. Record it, because that man recorded it, asked her, and she said, what are you going to do about it? He should have hauled off and punched her in her face, been the hero, and then he would have been getting $340,000 because I would have donated.
This guy, it's pretty sad. He's a father of 4 kids, one of which has special needs, and they can't even go outside. He's getting death threats. I saw videos of him, speaking on that, and how, the people that do bad get rewarded and the people that do good get ostracized. And he's right. I can't. This is disgusting. This is super disgusting. And y'all cannot tell me that we don't live in a racist society. Like, if these past months, years have not told you and showed you that, we are repeating history and potentially getting to a place where, who knows, God knows what is about to happen. This is clear evidence of that. And y'all can't say nothing. Like, I mean, I cut a lot of people off during that George Floyd time. People that I thought was allies and like on my side. They stayed quiet as a mouse, even when people were pleading for them to say something and have your back and, understand where things are going from. And it was just like, oh, okay. When the pressure's on, you don't got my back.
I want Beth Ann Fettermine to understand that there is no place that she can hide now.
Beth Ann Fettermine.
Okay? There's absolutely no place that she can hide now. They know who to do these types of things to. I keep seeing people say, we are not our ancestors. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. We are our ancestors. We are our ancestors' wildest dreams.
Right.
We have opportunities that our ancestors did not have. Punch these people in the face now. We wouldn't have been able to do the things that our ancestors could do what we want to do now, but the outcome would not be like it's going to be for us. Punch these people in the face now. Y'all want to call us violent and y'all want to call us savages? At this point, it is what it is, right? Because no matter what we've done, we have shown y'all that Black excellence is a thing. And y'all still want to hold on to these racist tropes that y'all have grown up with, right? So at this point, why even bother?
Wow. That's how I feel almost every morning. And I force myself to be bigger and be better, because I literally ask myself all the time, why even bother? Because it's just getting worse. It's really just getting worse.
Like, at the end of the day, the people who are donating to this anonymously, which is really what I want somebody to do, anonymous, whoever can do this, yeah, I really need to go into the back end and start releasing people's names. That's what y'all really need to do, because all these people had all this stuff to say and was doing it anonymously because you're probably, you got a black
Oh
friend
wow.
or whatever it is.
Yeah. It's all anonymous. That's crazy.
So, like, let's start releasing names. Let's put the pressure on people. But again, in these situations, keep recording. I'm not telling you not to record, but stop sending it to Tizzy and Don Nash or whatever those people's names are. Start punching these people in their faces.
Mm.
That's it. Because at this point,
Like,
the N word is a threat.
yeah. It's not even just that. It's everything that's come from it. It is just the just blatant disregard for us as a people is like, I mean, we know it. And I'm a firm believer in I'd rather know who my enemies are than not. And
Mm-hmm.
so on the one hand, I'm glad that they are showing what they're capable of and all of that stuff, but don't hurt no less. And it's like, and it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad to see, not just for me, but like this is the world that my kids are growing up in. And she did all of this in front of her kid, which means that, I mean, obviously we would know that somebody like this would be teaching their children the same sort of stuff, but we see it now, we see it clear as day. And it's pretty sad because these are the children that are going to be my children's peers. You know what I mean? So
But here's the
it's a
thing
lot
that
of
Beth
lessons I got to
Ann,
teach my kids.
here's the thing that Beth Ann's not ready for. You're gonna get your son's ass whooped.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because you think it's cute. You think that because this one guy he wasn't complacent, but he was emotionally intelligent enough to not
Yeah.
escalate the situation, that everybody's going to
Yeah.
be emotionally intelligent enough. Had it been me, we would have still been scrapping. I'd have still been in
I mean,
Minnesota. I'd have still had Beth Ann in a headlock right now as we
al-
speak.
also, it's like she's asking for this money to protect her family or to whatever, so she can move and all these things. Where are you gonna move on this planet that they don't know who you are? The way this thing is viral, like, where can you move and they not know who you are? Like,
But see, that's the privilege, right? Because she will be able to move into a neighborhood and like revamp her whole life if she wants to. I saw online the other day randomly from like the early 90s. There's like these kids who killed a classmate because he was like a bully to them or whatever. They served their jail time, they're out. And then like I was reading like where are they now? And like these people are out here living normal lives with families. Like
mm-mm,
killed
mm-mm.
him because he was a bully, planned it, murdered him, like murdered this man. He wasn't innocent. I mean, death was a little harsh, but like, and now these people are out here, like they're like, she's a mother of two and a real estate agent, like out here just living.
Mm-mm,
Okay.
mm-mm.
I just want Beth
Yeah.
Ann to know we see you.
Yeah.
Don't let this president get your ass beat because we are our ancestors' wildest dreams and become degreed up, lawyered up with money and with the shits. So
I really want to know what's going to happen after this man is no longer in office, cuz like I can't imagine what the future looks like at this point. I really can't. Like, I don't know. I don't know if you could enlighten me, but like
I have
it's grim. It's grim.
I have made my peace with the fact that it's the end of times.
Mm, mm,
And at this point, I'm just doing what I want to do.
mm.
Within reason, because just in
Yeah.
case the universe decides to be like, ha ha, April Fools, longest April Fools joke ever, I don't
Right.
want to be caught out there a plum
Right.
fool. But I
Right.
genuinely don't know. I don't think there's a light at the end of the tunnel per se. Do you know what I mean? I
Terrible.
do think Black people in general need to start really focusing on ourselves and our community and really harnessing our greatness for ourselves. I know Donald Trump mentioned segregation. Everybody was like, I don't want to be segregated. Segregate me.
Oh man, this is Uh, I don't know. I don't know what my
We
thoughts
don't
are
have
on that, but
allies. It's
it's
the
it's
world is
pretty
a
bad.
the
It's
world.
pretty bad.
You know what? This is how bad the world is. Some British guy got on the internet and said that if there were 100 Brits versus 100 Americans, who would win?
So, before you get into this, okay? I just want for the haters of the world, the haters that come at me with stuff on this show. I don't care if you don't watch anymore or listen anymore, but I'm speaking to you. Look at me in my eyeballs as I say this. All
Oh,
right? I can come for Joyhdae. I
mm-hmm,
can come for Joyhdae.
mm-hmm.
You can't, bitch. You can't.
Mm.
You can't. We gonna fight. We gonna fight. All right. We gonna fight. This is an entertainment show. At the end of the day, I'm riding wholeheartedly for Joyhdae. Joyhdae's my girl. All right. So let's not and pretend like this never happened. All right.
Wait a
Okay.
minute. Who?
And
But who
that's
came for me though? Because I'm ready.
you don't got to worry
I'm.
about that. I
I'm.
got you.
Let me just make it abundantly clear. I literally couldn't care less. Okay. Thanks. Shout out to therapy for that. I literally. You don't have to like me, and the reason you don't have to like me is there's a 99.99999% chance that I already didn't like you. So I genuinely could not care about your opinion because the people who matter to me matter to
Yeah.
me. But
Yeah.
also, if you feel a certain way, tag me.
That's
My
it. I
ask,
say
my
say it with
ask,
your
my
chest.
ask this. Say it with your chest.
Say it
Stand
with your
10
chest.
toes behind it. Because let me tell you something. I stand 10 toes down behind mine. And let me be abundantly clear. What
Yeah.
Ryan said goes for me, applies to him and everybody in his
Mm,
circle. Please don't try me. I'm in a
let's
different
go.
wavelength right now. I don't know if it's the 41 approaching 42. I
Yeah.
literally do not give a shit. But what you're not going to do is play in the face of my friends and my family.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
Please.
Speaking
Please.
of which, America is coming together in a time of strife against the Brits. Explain.
Let me be, first of all, I'm not even patriotic like that. Okay. The only time I'm patriotic, apparently, was today when I found out the Pope was American and I was in my office making eagle screeching noises. I don't know where it came from, but I was very excited. During the Olympics, and when other people from other countries talk shit
Yeah.
about America.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
need y'all to understand it would not take 100 Americans to defeat 100 British people. Okay.
Nah.
We could
But
literally
before
send.
you
Mhm,
just mentioned eagle streaks.
mhm.
Shrieks? Shrieks?
Shrieks.
Streaks.
Yeah.
Shrieks. Guineas, all right? Last week, the noises that were coming out of your mouth in our episode.
Ryan, you had me in
People.
fucking tears. When you said your brain be rattling like Kanye, I couldn't, I
uh,
couldn't even contain myself. Like I
it
was
was too good.
crying.
Too good.
My goodness.
Too
But
good.
I just need y'all to realize, British people and anyone who thinks that they can do 100 people versus anything in 100 Americans, y'all don't have a Waffle House. Okay? Shift lead at the Waffle House themselves could take on
Mm.
100 British people and win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's
Florida
videos to
man,
prove it.
a Florida man. Okay, I don't know if y'all have seen it because I saw one person was like, if y'all didn't have guns. I know y'all didn't see this, but one time there was a Florida man who took on an alligator.
Yeah. Yeah.
No
Yeah.
shirt, no
Yeah.
shoe. Tackled the alligator and muzzled it. Okay, we will send him. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
y'all are not familiar. I know y'all think y'all got y'all little hoods, and I saw somebody say they have security at a McDonald's. We have police presence at our McDonald's. Not security, not top flight security,
Yeah.
actual police
Yeah.
departments. Okay?
Yeah.
Y'all don't
Yeah.
want this. Y'all
Nah.
don't want this.
Yeah.
Okay?
So I saw a scientist on TikTok trying to break this down, and she was just like, just off of sheer sunlight alone, America
Disrespectful.
America gets way more vitamin D than the people in Britain get. And so our bone density is much stronger. So as just off of that alone, she had America taking it, you know? So I mean, you know, it is what it is. It is what
I
it is.
just I just need y'all to understand. There was a point in time where we were drinking something called Four Loco.
Yeah.
Okay? Come to
Yeah.
find out that that was literally heroin, crack, and cocaine in a bottle.
In one. That's the
Okay?
truth.
And people
That
were
is the
drinking
truth.
not one,
Mm-hmm.
but two
Yeah.
and going on about their day. Matter of fact, Americans are drinking something now called Celsius. I don't know if you've ever had a Celsius. I made the mistake of having a Celsius one time and
Why would I do that?
I was up for 73 hours straight. Okay? I didn't know what was going on. Could not fall asleep. And I know people who drink
Oh
Celsius like
God.
it's water and function. And y'all think y'all gonna take on a
Yeah.
hundred of us?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Please be so
Listen,
for real, British.
listen,
Please.
Joyhdae, I'm in the gym all the time. All right. I'm gonna just tell you right now. I was telling somebody earlier, the women that be on them stair climbers, all right, they are not to be messed with. Like, if they say A, I'm not saying B because I don't want them to even I don't want them to believe that I'm challenging them. These women are not made for the world. Like they are superheroes. Send three of them. Three of them will take on the 100 British people.
You said this, and something just crossed my mind. We wouldn't even have to send people. We would extend the hospitality of white Midwestern food to y'all. Okay? Y'all can have
uh,
ambrosia salad.
oh,
Y'all can have
mm,
pineapple with
mm,
cheese and mayo on top of it.
huh.
Y'all don't want this smoke. I need y'all play with somebody safe. America is
Yeah,
just somebody
nah.
said online, we don't have effective mental health care in America. Please
Yeah.
find something safe to do.
Yeah, we don't we have to pay for health insurance, so you know, we not about to lose. We're not about to lose because we gotta pay for that. Just plain and
We can't
simple.
afford to take actual ambulances to the hospital. We call Ubers.
Yo, Janae, I heard somebody on the news the other day. She was outside of a club or something, got hit by a stray bullet, and drove herself to the hospital because she was not calling an
Matter of fact,
ambulance.
I sent this to you and you saw it on the news. We are now sharing our methamphetamines with our pet raccoons. Y'all don't want it.
Pet raccoons in
Like,
America, okay? Pet
like,
raccoons.
think about that. We got pet raccoons that are narking us out to cops because they are holding our methamphetamine pipes and trying to smoke it in the front of our cars. Y'all are not ready for
we
America.
we are fighting gorillas and rattling our brains and producing Kanye's. Y'all are not ready. Y'all are
Yep.
not ready for
Our
America.
president is
I'm just saying.
Donald Trump. We elected him one time. Everybody said we learned a lesson. Then elected him again. Okay?
Because we love
Because
punishment,
he lo-
apparently.
yeah.
Apparently.
And this man is
38-time
apparently
felon.
faking phone calls with China so that
Oh
he
my
could
God.
seem like he's winning this trade war. And the Chinese are like, I ain't talked to him. Or
Mm-mm.
what I also heard, and I pray this is true, but I highly doubt it. They said that one of the somebody said that when he calls them, they put him on hold and play like an Obama speech. Now I know that that's not really happening, but could you imagine?
Mm-mm.
Could, y'all
Mm-mm.
don't, y'all, y'all don't,
Mm-mm.
y'all don't want it. Like just
We're not playing with a full deck over here. We're
at
just not.
all.
We're,
We're not
we're
even
just not.
playing. We really playing with one card. Like we ain't even playing with half a deck. We're literally playing with one card. Okay, and it's not.
Yeah, it's something in the water. It's got to be. But like, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with y'all or what y'all think, but as you like to say, do something
Don't
safe
play
or
me.
whatever.
Oh, I was gonna say don't play
Yeah,
me. Play
all
lotto.
all your sayings, all the
Try something
Judaisms.
because stick within the European Union. You know,
Yeah,
100
yeah,
Brits versus
yeah.
100 Parisians. I don't know, but America, no. No.
I saw somebody who was like, yo, there was like eggs cost $10. We hangry. Yeah, just off of that alone, you're not winning.
Like, I'm just thinking about this now. Mike Tyson bit a whole person's ear off for shits and giggles. We have never played with a full deck. Like,
So
yo,
many examples. So many
like-
examples. Like, I mean, come on. And the way everybody came together like Power Rangers over this, I'm just like,
because we need y'all to find. We stay on y'all minds. We need y'all to find something else to do. Leave us
they
alone. We
said
already struggling
we
over here.
we said Captain Planet by your powers combined, and I never seen America come together like this. They
Listen,
activated so quickly.
we may not like each other, but what you're not gonna do, we don't have to like each other. Y'all gotta
That's-
like us. You know what I mean?
That's exactly
Like-
how I started this. Listen,
like-
I can come for Joyhdae. Y'all not coming for the Joyhdae. I'm just saying.
Like,
I'm just
I
saying.
can come from
I'm
Ryan.
just
You say
saying.
something crazy about Ryan, I'm cursing you out. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Here we go.
And if you
Here we
mean
go.
it, at us. That's all I'm saying.
Mm.
And the British,
Hey.
he didn't even really at nobody. He just kept it very general. I wonder. You don't wonder anything, darling. You don't. Like, let's be for real. Eagle screech, eagle screech, eagle screech.
Yikes.
Had to get that out the way. Bugging.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wow.
There was a lot of Black excellence happening this week, as we spoke before. The 2025 Met Gala that was held at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in NYC was historic because this year's theme, Super Fine, Tailoring Black Style, paid tribute to the legacy of Black dandyism and how Black fashion has been used as a form of resistance, expression, and storytelling.
Yep.
There were lots of hits, lots of misses, and lots of why are you here?
Yes. Yes. To be expected, though.
To be expected. I'm going to start off with the positive. This is why we keep telling y'all to stop playing in Black people's faces and stop trying to deny Black excellence, because this particular moment or fundraiser raised the most money that the Met Gala Institute has ever raised in its 77 years of existence at $31 million. Okay.
Ever. Come on now. Come on.
Stop playing with us. Okay. This is the thing. It's not that we want to be othered. We just want to be equitable. We want the praise to be equitable. We don't want it to be on the sidelines whenever something happens. Now y'all want to salute Black excellence. No, we want it to be equitable. Be just as loud for us as you are for the international fashion houses. Okay? Because we did that. Now, for me personally, there was a lot of standouts.
Who you got?
I got, I had to write this down. Tiana Taylor, Kerry Washington, Tracy Ellis Ross, Gigi Hadid, Damson Idris, Zendaya, Coleman Domingo, Lewis Hamilton, Cardi B, Coco Jones, Lupita Nyong'o, Kabi Lane, Jodie Smith, and of course, I'm gonna have to say Diana Ross because it's Diana Ross. And there's a couple of people, but I don't know their names. So.
All right. So there was definitely one dude starts with Keith. Don't ask me the last name.
Keith Powers. Him too. Yeah.
Killed it. So I believe I agree with some of your list. I don't know. So I believe so Tiana Taylor, the night of on like live, because my wife was watching live and commenting with all her people and all of that stuff. She well, we couldn't really see Tiana Taylor. I was like, I don't know. I got to see the real pictures when they come out. That girl put every piece of fabric and every piece of clothing on imaginable, but she killed it. I don't care what you say. People were mad. People were mad at Coleman Domingo. I thought he killed it. Honestly, I thought he killed it.
Before you continue, because I don't want to cut you off, I think the problem with the gala is that not enough people are educated in what certain things are.
Listen.
So like for Coleman Domingo, he literally paid homage to Andre Leon Talley. And a lot of people don't know that. And so it's kind of like you see it and you're like, oh, but he literally wore something that was paying homage to someone who, if he were here, if he were alive right now, would have been, this would have been his thing. Like he would have shut shit down. You know what I mean? Yes. So, and I think that's part of the problem with like people critiquing certain things because y'all don't know what it's supposed to represent. Coleman ate.
Yeah.
Point blank. Okay,
Uh,
continue. Sorry.
what's I'm just going off the top of my head because I didn't write anything down, but like, what's the name of that girl? Jenna Ortega? Is that her name?
Oh
Jenna
yeah, Jenna
Ortega?
Ortega. I liked her look too.
Uh, People was like, "Oh, this is the best look of the night."
It wasn't
How
the best
sway?
look.
I mean,
She was
she
cute.
killed
She
it.
looks
She
good. Yeah.
killed it. She killed it. But was she on theme? I don't believe so. I don't
No.
believe so. And like, Balmain killed that. I'm not gonna lie, but it was for a different Met Gala. Uh, what else? Jodie Turner Smith killed it, like you said. Who else? Name your list. Run down your list again.
So we had, where the hell did it go? Oh, wait, where the hell did it go? Here it is. Tiana Taylor, Kerry Washington, Tracy Ellis Ross, Gigi
So Kerry,
Hadid.
you could go slower. You can go slower.
Oh,
Kerry Washington 8.
8.
People, I don't understand. I don't know what y'all talking about. Like she interpreted that for 2025, and
8.
it was fire.
And I
Fire
believe she
8.
was dressed by Law Roach. Don't play with him. Don't play with him.
Come on.
Okay? He knows what he's doing. Don't
Okay.
play with him.
Okay. Tracy
Tracy
Ellis
Ellis
Ross,
Ross.
I thought she was okay. I just thought that it could have been fitted better than it was fitted. Honestly,
I thought
you
she was
know,
giving us camp too, personally. Like the
eh,
over exaggerated, like the zoot suit. Like I thought she was doing like her take on like the zoot suit and like,
yeah,
camp.
but let it fit a little bit better. I know that was the whole point of this thing, tailoring, and
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
true.
feel like
You're right.
because the fashion houses were so busy and there was so much tailoring to be done. I think that's where we got a lot of like hits and misses and things like that. Um, I thought the winner of the night. I don't know who you thought the winner of the night was. Cash knows. Janelle Monáe. Plain and simple. Tom
You know
Brown
what?
8.
I
8
loved her look. I did love her look. And I
looks.
thought she ate her looks. I did love their looks. The jacket to me, like the outer appearance, was more
hmm
dynamic than the suit itself.
I thought it was so well done from inception, from the outside to the inside, everything. It was just, and then she had an after party look, I believe, also that kind
Oh, I
of
missed
can't
that.
continue to run with the theme. Oh my gosh, it's too good.
I
Uh,
missed that.
who else you
Um,
got? Who else you got on that
I
list?
Gigi Hadid was definitely
Yeah,
one of.
I could live without it. Live without her.
See, I loved it because she paid homage to Josephine Baker.
Yeah, I could live without her. Um, and who else?
I
There was a
loved it.
couple. There was a couple
Damson
people
Idris
that.
with that entrance and then that
Yeah,
reveal. Loved that suit.
yeah, yeah.
Lupita ate to
I
me. Cardi B
I
with
didn't
her
really.
Prince suit.
Cardi B, I really enjoyed Cardi B's look. The only problem with Cardi is Cardi got too much body.
Yeah, she do.
If Cardi was Zendaya, y'all would have been like, "Yo, Cardi looked amazing."
Right.
So, but like, she just got too much body to do all of that.
I
I
loved
thought
Coco Jones.
Coco Jones could have been slightly more fitted, but yes, Coco killed it, and that's great because she got an album out, so a lot of people were talking about her, so that's good promo for her. I thought Io Debris killed it. I thought
Oh yeah, I loved her
I
look too.
I thought she killed it.
I loved
Who
Kobe
else? I
Lane's look. That instant. And the reason
uh,
I loved it, I'm not gonna hold you.
yeah.
I'm finna order myself off of Amazon a whole bunch of dead watches and recreate that whole look on a blazer. I'm not gonna hold you. I looked at that and I was like, oh yeah, I need that in my closet. Like I'm not gonna hold you. Like I need to get me a whole bunch of pocket watches now and glue that onto
uh,
something. So
yeah.
I enjoyed that look.
I was hoping to see a lot more men look a lot better. Again,
Yeah.
I thought Shabuzi, like, what the hell are you wearing, sir? What's going on?
That
What's
look,
going
yeah,
on,
that
man?
look wore him and not and he didn't wear that look. You know who else I thought did in the beginning it wasn't a lot, it didn't move me, but then when he explained it, I was like, interesting. Jeremy Pope when he did that Mason Margiela look that was kind of like it looked like a burlap, like it was like a brown
Mm,
burlap top. And he was basically saying like the tailoring for any suit or the making of any suit starts
it's muslin. It
with
starts
that.
with
Yeah.
muslin. Yeah,
And so that's what he basically
yeah.
would. And so when I thought about that, I was like, you know what, that's an interesting take.
It's the
No
same
shade to
thing as
Tyler. She could have stayed home.
Oh yeah, but like that same, I feel like I hate the gimmicks and then where you got to explain it and all of that. Like it's just like the rulers on that girl. What's her name? What's Jenna Ortega? Just like that, I forgot her name. Just like that. Like the rulers is fine. Like yes, we tailoring, but like this is not
Okay,
believable. You could not have seen
right.
this in the in any era of dandyism. Period. You would not
And
have
you know
seen
what? That
this.
was my
Like
thing too. That's also what disappointed me because I definitely did think I was gonna see like more suits. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
more well tailored, more structured. I did think I was gonna see like more structured looks.
you
Um,
you know
I,
who moved me even though they weren't on theme. Who moved me Sierra and Russell, my God,
I
they
told you the
look
last time
so they
I
look
would like
so
to see
good.
it. I told you, Russell, Tiana, and Aaron Pierre. I would like to see it. It is what it is. Like, just give us a sneak
Yeah,
peek because
yeah.
Dochi was,
Eight, eight.
she
People
had a
did not
moment
like
though.
that. I love that. I saw the
She's
moment.
catching a little bit of a flack because of that moment.
I
Um,
saw it.
I need y'all to relax,
Y'all
okay?
gotta relax. I feel like she put so much effort into this, and for it to just be ruined is just
And
like I get the emotion of it. I get the emotion.
but I also think y'all need to realize that like these people's teams know these people. Do you know what I mean? So they know that it's not something that she was doing on a like
Right,
it's her first
right.
Met Gala. There's a lot she wants
Y-
to have the pomp and
A lot
circumstance,
riding on it.
a
Yeah,
lot riding on it. They know that.
yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure when it was all said and done and they pulled it off, they said, job well done. They all went, had some fried chicken later and some
Right,
caviar and
right.
champagne and called it a day.
Yeah.
Y'all have to relax.
We forget
The other
Dochi
big
is
news,
also in her 20s. Like
yeah, she's
it's
a
like
baby.
come on, man. Come on.
I'm gonna take this time I told y'all can't come for Ryan, but I can. I'm gonna come for Ryan because I told Ryan a couple
I
episodes
knew
ago.
it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew
I said
it.
Rihanna's pregnant. Ryan said, "Oh man, come on, no, she not. She not about to do
Oh
that to
God.
us." I
Oh
said,
God.
"The clothes are not lying." And so this man made it his mission every time Rihanna dropped something on her Instagram timeline with a little bit of body to send it to me and be like, "Look at this." The last one he
Right.
sent me was from her most recent post, and I said, "What are we hiding?" And he said, "Nothing." And I said, "Okay." To
Yo,
find out, Joyhdae was right.
yo, I want to
Rihanna's
uppercut
pregnant.
ASAP Rocky so badly. I want to uppercut him so
I don't
badly
think
because
it's
like,
ASAP.
like, what are you doing? Like,
I
I'm
don't think it's
okay.
ASAP.
First off, I want to say I'm very happy for her. She is a 37-year-old mom. She's having a great time. She's very, very rich. She don't care about us. She just like
She
Michelle
don't.
Obama. She don't care about us. She do what she
Mm-mm.
want. She do what she wants. But
Not a little bit. Not even a little
and
bit.
I'm very, very happy for her. I'm not happy for me because I need anti follow up because like R9 or
Mhm.
whatever we calling this album, like it's never coming out.
Shana,
It's
it's
never,
not.
never coming out.
Rihanna is not gonna stop giving ASAP Rocky babies until she gets her little girl. That is
Oh
what
my
she
god.
wants. If this
Mm,
next baby is a girl,
I
then
think she might be ready. Yeah.
we might get Auntie part
Yeah.
2.340 in maybe two,
Yeah.
3 years. But Rihanna is not paying us no mind. Okay. She's
Yeah.
happy. She's loved. I told y'all, if I'm not mistaken, that babies were made during that end of the trial. They didn't know what was going to happen. They didn't know if he was getting locked up or not. They were celebrating
Yeah.
heavy. Okay, it was
Yeah.
just in case I need one
Yeah.
more. I need one more because despite Rihanna not giving up, not care, she couldn't care less about what we think. If she would
Yeah.
have been not pregnant for like a couple months and then ASAP got locked up and then all of a sudden Rihanna was pregnant,
Yeah.
even though we know conjugal visits are a thing,
Yeah.
y'all wouldn't let that
Yeah.
fly. She just
Yeah.
wants her little girl.
Yeah.
Okay. And I
Yeah.
love her for
Good for
showing
them.
up first, like she was just going to the grocery store. I, y'all can never make me hate her. Y'all can never make me hate her. Okay.
Yo, I love, you know what I love also, that Timothy Chalamet, that he was supposed to be there with them Kardashian clan of folk, and he was like, you know what? I got more important business to do. I got to watch the Knicks game. So he did not show up to the
I
Met
really
Gala, and
wish.
I love that. I love that.
I truly wish Anna would stop inviting them because they never get the memo.
Never hit.
They
Never
never
hit. Never
get the
hit.
memo. Like, how do you look expensively tacky every
Mm,
time?
mm,
It's
mm-hmm,
just wild to me.
mm-hmm,
Mm.
mm.
Anyway, the Met Gala is also the official. That's when we know spring has really started in New York
New
because
York,
like
yeah.
the Met Gala has commenced and now we can
Yeah.
return to normal. Um, Also, this is very Black because they had a gospel choir singing "Ain't No Mountain High Enough" on the steps in do
Yo.
rags and suits. I was here.
Yo.
Okay,
Yo.
Jean Baptiste came out with his saxophone. Andre 3000 with a whole piano on his back. Listen,
I was mad at Andre. Because he could have ate that thing up, but yet he wanted to make some sort of statement or something. I was just like, come on, man.
you
Come
know,
on.
I
Come
just
on.
I just want y'all to know that Black excellence was at an all-time high. Okay, we did not care, but we were also very much there. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Just
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I think they said the food was prepared by Chef Kwame from Tatiana.
What?
I think so.
No way. No way.
I
Oh,
believe I
that's
read that
amazing.
somewhere.
Oh, that's great.
So, did I have anything else?
I don't know, but we should just end it because I'm tired.
Yeah, because let me tell you something. I don't know. My memory is horrible, and I don't know if I said this last week, but if I did, oh damn well.
Last week, that's
I don't
how close
remember.
this is?
Yes,
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
remember.
My
Did I
God.
say this? Let me just if I started and it seems familiar, just let me know, and then I'll go on to the next one.
Oh man.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
If you cut off your left arm, does that sound familiar? It don't.
I don't. Maybe I'm also
Like,
old, so you know.
see, look at you. Talk about me. If you cut off your left arm, your right arm would be left. Think about
I also think I said that back when we weren't on video, though. I do. That's good though. That's very good. That's very good. That's very good. That's
that.
very
The
good.
rest of mine are pure madness. So
I have a
continue.
lot of. I'm all over. Mine are all over the place. So this is the PG one. What do tires reminisce about?
Good years.
The good years. We need to be like tires. we need to be like tires. Yes.
This one was given to me by my cousin that was shared via Instagram. Shout out to my cousin Finette. If you drink almond milk, cashew milk, things of that sort,
Okay.
doesn't that just mean you drink nut?
Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. So glad I don't have any of those things. Man, wow. Wow.
I
So,
drink oat milk, so
you're a Yankees fan, right? You're a Yankees fan.
amen.
They had a new signing. They just signed the Kool-Aid Man, a pitcher.
Ryan, that's how I know you tired. Because what?
A pitcher. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. What
What's
else you
the
got?
difference between a hippo and a zippo?
Oh my God. I feel like I know this. What's the difference?
One's really heavy and the other is a little lighter.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I also said this one. Damn it. Oh my God. All right. So good.
My last one is
Okay.
wild.
Okay. All right. All right. This one is all right. I don't know if I said this one, but we'll see. What's the difference between hungry and horny?
See, I want to say you can eat a horn, but you can't horn a hung. And that don't make
Wow.
no sense. So what's
No,
the
no, ma'am.
difference?
Where you put the cucumber? You hear Cash in the back? He likes that one. He liked that one.
What do you call a guy that cries when he masturbates?
Ooh, what do you call that? Oh God. Oh my God. This is finna be crazy. What?
A tearjerker.
Mm. We always say we love a gynecologist joke,
We do.
so here we are. What's the difference between a genealogist and a gynecologist?
Oh God. What?
The genealogist looks up the family tree. Gynecologist looks up the family bush.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. When we first started dad jokes, these started off so innocent and corny.
So innocent. So
and
innocent.
so just so mild. And they have somehow devolved into this madness that we have going on here. And I don't even know when the switch happened. But my gosh.
God.
Who does the cooking in a lesbian relationship?
God. I have a lesbian joke too. Oh God. Oh God. All right. Who?
Neither. They both eat out.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Virgo season show at virgoseasonshow.com is the website. Yeah, you can I don't know what the reason is. So I'm sending y'all to this website. Y'all don't go there anyway. But you can send us emails if you'd like. virgoseasonshow@gmail.com. Also, apparently, y'all doing ratings and stuff on like Spotify and Apple like podcasts and like all of that stuff. It actually helps because we get new followers when you do that. I don't know how it works, but do that. Do that, please. Thanks.
Oh my God. I'm in tears. Because Ryan said, why am I sending y'all here? You can also follow us. Oh God. On YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Virgo Season Show. You can follow Ryan and his unhinged ass at Black Ryan on TikTok and Instagram. And you can follow me and my angelic self at Joyhdae on TikTok and Instagram.
Y'all know she lying, but we'll give her that. We'll give her that today.
I'm in tears.
All right. Wow. So the last one. So a husband tells his wife, I bet you can't tell me something that will make me both happy and sad at the same time. She said, word? Bet. Want to know what she said?
I don't. Because I know it's wild. Oh, God. What did this lady say?
Your penis is bigger than your brother's.
Them's fighting words.
Virgo season!